Hello. Mike's good. Yep.
Stupid shit he keeps in there.
I don't know about the
As far
horse.
as the
I think we're
house-
doing that first.
Yeah, this is about the horse itself. We weren't aware as
talking
far
about
as
the
the
dream
house
room.
situation.
Oh, we haven't touched
So
that
do we
yet.
want to give it back to him because he planted it, or are we confiscating it?
I mean, it's technically his by default, so I would say by his right, that is his plant.
I guess whatever consequences you determine that.
I mean, I heard some reports that he may have torn up crops that were in process of being grown, in which case he should
Possibly.
if he tore up crops, we
months.
should apprehend the crops that he
We had
grew to pay
suspicion.
for the crops that he torn up.
I'm
We
not sure
did
what was
have-
being grown in the greenhouse a few months ago.
Unfortunately, we never had conclusive evidence to support it. It heavily suggested it was Duncan, but we didn't have enough to fully there. But it did look like it was.
Because it's one of the few
Yeah,
houses
but,
in the center of the Queen's Brood. So that's honestly what the big barons were. They were all part of the Queen's Brood, but now we're breaking off. And of course, I've known this place.
A good idea to try and ask the Queen directly about this.
But this has been in there for a good few weeks to a month or so.
Huh.
It's
Are they
been
still
there a while.
alive?
Oh yes, they were given us a letter back from the
Yes.
was it Council of
It's been there a
Scales or was
long
it just,
time.
I think it was the Minister.
But other than that, I will be
Might have
taking
been
The
Right.
minister's probably from the Council of Scales anyway, so it's
Yeah.
still in
Yeah.
that same grouping. Needless to say, I mean, at that
Learn
point,
to go through Valerian on that one. If you want to send something through any higher officials, go through Valerian because he understands the system.
Pardon me a
Either
second.
way, when
you
it comes
mentioned the
down to
Vargas
it-
Barony, Thomas.
Probably.
more or less the fact that with it, I don't even know how the political system is even working anymore. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry to say in this. It's a new barony.
Okay.
That's about it. It's not the big talk of it, but I mean I've seen more Vargas knights coming in and out of the capital as they please because you know they have a baron
Great.
to detect in and out.
Us Hellcat requested some knights recently to go chase some criminals that were getting art. A bit more irrelevant, but still quite funny to me.
Key for the office.
There's a few thieves here and there. It's been especially of the nobility. It's been happening a little bit more often. People robbing nobility here and there. I guess it's the point of as you said, revolutionaries. For who knows what's happening. If it's good, it's bad. Things are changing. Again, everything
There's a lot
I
of
said about this
discontent.
whole thing, there's never been 4 baronies, let alone one that is not Dragonkin. So anything I'm saying here could probably turn to fire next day. I don't even know. That's the one problem with it.
Derek has
It's-
been pretty quiet about the whole thing with Vargas burying itself from when I asked.
I mean, for what I've seen, he does generous offerings to the capital. We have trade wagons coming from them every once in a while. Hell, I've gotten a few book shipments from them.
Right. In a good Samaritan, as he likes to play.
Must be incredibly generous.
Look, I say this because it's the truth. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad. It depends how well you hide it.
Oh, I'm aware.
How much money you have.
I'm very, very aware, Thomas.
Depends how you hold yourself. Let's be honest. I'm pretty sure Otto's still alive. That man is like a cockroach.
Unfortunately.
He shook me.
I point out the man that you can't even pin down.
Yeah, he does that.
Is he good? Is he bad? Either way, he's a jerk one way or another.
Thomas,
And if there's some person
Would
that
you say
knows,
that
knows
Otto's a
how to
good-
hide things, it's Derek.
scientist.
That could be very subjective. Good scientists, I think, put yourself on the line, not others. Also, I think sometimes his methods are a little bit so out
No,
there
not
wild
good
without
as
any
in-
caution.
Not good as in like a good person, but like good as in like smart scientist.
I think he has his merits.
Intelligent.
He babbles. He has his merits. I would never. When I talk about Otto's craziness, that is his own personality and mind clashing with his. But he has.
Intentionally stupid.
Actually, not. I mean, I heard he did the Chimera situation, but again, that's also to undo that situation is honestly needs a high merit of magical knowledge and understanding.
Yeah, he's done a lot for this
Would
town.
I say I
that
wouldn't
not
punch
many
him in the
can.
face? No, I'd punch him in the face. Would he punch me
Not
back?
in
Yes, a lot harder.
A lot harder.
A lot harder.
Do you think he would know what to do with
Nowadays,
this?
I'm honestly not so sure about that. I don't think he'd punch you back.
Trust
Unless
me,
it's
Thomas,
for
you're not the
forbid.
only one who would happily do that for free.
He shook me.
Oh, let us please not go too far into this. This is not the point of the matter.
Either way, no,
I
that's
digress, you're right.
I think anyone can be seen as a good scientist, but it's not a factor of if you're good or bad or how to do it. It's if you put the effort into to try and figure out what's happening. If you try to put yourself and willing to take those risks that come with it, not something goes bad and it's like and fuck it and walk away.
I walk up to him,
People-
attack him, I walk away. It happens.
Something God, I'm going to sound like a fucking teacher again.
Have fun.
One thing I've said before:
You're a good teacher.
it is not bad to explore, but there are risks. Prepare to face them. Going with caution is not a bad thing. But if you throw caution into the wind, be prepared for something to blow up. That's all I'm going to say. I've seen that happen a lot.
Can someone just reach the light up there?
Okay.
I look
I know
at
it's high up.
the guard
Nope.
with wings.
Damn it. Oh, missed. Sorry.
Okay.
That worked.
I was also gonna fly up there, but I was trying to find a match.
Can just jump.
I leave all the physical labor to not me. Because I will fall off the ladder.
Professor,
Yes.
this one wished to consult you on a matter
Anyway,
that
I've
would
taken
also
a lot of my
do-
time.
Yeah, we're both dingy for
Thomas's
different things. I know mine's at least a big,
inclusion.
at least
It's
Also
also
with-
things.
I was
I don't
also
think
needed by a
Quite
Mars at some
well
point. The
familiar
Mars
with
needed me
their
for.
histories, culture.
They reached out to me first when I got here. For some
More
reason or
so
another, they want to talk to me.
within,
Probably, to be honest,
Suna
related to this
area.
academy
Yeah.
situation, which means I wish they were here because I'm not to
Yeah.
regurgitate all
Yeah.
back at them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spark notes it.
Well, let me get you. Let me
Perhaps
pull you aside a little
you-
bit because it is a bit private. We just won't go anywhere. We'll just go into the corner.
Very small bits of you.
I
Keep
can
it down
go
a beat.
for a Morris for a moment.
Perhaps you might
Yes, I know. I said I was going to find them. I don't plan to go too
I'll
far.
go take a look.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'll take a
Thomas?
walk as well.
It's like, oh, you're right. Now there are going to be twice as many guards protecting it, so that's suddenly hot and young, right? But what if we get kicks, right? And then
Amelia's still feeling the falling from the top of a tower from yesterday. So she's running a little slower. It's a little bit more of a jog.
Go to circus. They fired me from cannons. And they pushed me off tight ropes.
That must be traumatic.
Nah, I'm fine.
I mean, I spoke a different language there, so it probably translates different.
What the fuck does this door feel like?
You see, those fucking, those jail cells can't fucking keep me out. You see what I mean?
What the hell is going on down here? What is going on?
Love cold turkey.
Hey, I would wonder how they would get a blade if they are not equipped with all of their
Okay,
weaponry.
riddle me this, you little troglodyte. So, if they have blades, weapons, and
no
other
one.
bit... What?
Apes together
You call
strong.
me a troglodyte, it takes one to know one.
Yes, I bang rocks together. It's called runesmithing. Anyway, so, riddle me this. If some motherfucker comes up to me with
Amaris.
a blade and then stabs me...
Did
Yes,
Elamir
sir.
find you?
Yes, was it about Thomas?
Yes.
The last I heard, he's in the blacksmithing area.
Yeah, I was making sure that you got the message that...
Okay. In that case, yes, I have gotten that. Thank you very much, dear.
Yeah.
Might have some updates for you by tonight, we'll see.
Oh boy.
There is, just so you know, since your defense, there's a Leviathan pieing the coast. We have no sightings here on our end, but we've received an advisory for any ships that come in to stay here and any ships that are going out to not go out, so...
I'm guessing other Amelia
Just letting you know.
There's a giant Leviathan.
I don't think she's here.
I would rather die.
Okay.
But
if she is, we should tell her.
Elizabeth is aware. Yes, I don't know if she is. I think she actually stepped away from the town for a little bit, TM.
I don't know, I feel like there's something I can get out of you.
That quick.
Okay.
Yeah, you certainly tried. It's God-forsaken town.
Yeah,
Tried to know where it was coming from.
I don't think I noticed it.
Hey, I can try. I'm going to, because you said sorry and
I needed to pray first about something really quickly, my dear. Thank you for informing me, though, unless there was something else.
Yeah, there's just Thomas is around. Heard you wanted to talk to him. So.
I do need to talk to him. It's not just a personal reason, but I do need to talk to him. But I also need to speak to gods because I might have to go down and talk to some other people that are not so savory.
I wish I had
down what?
Get away from all of this.
Guys from yesterday?
Well, I succeeded. Maybe you can. But now, I'm gonna start calming down.
You calm?
There's a place
does
for
happen.
one do.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oftentimes not it.
Alright.
Mr. Morris.
Gary.
Scrap. If you have a moment tonight, I would like to talk. Scrap.
Of course. I have to pray really quickly.
Popular.
About something, and then we'll... Well, one of them, I'm the one who took Thomas and told him I needed to speak to him.
Yes?
Hi, how's it going?
I'm not playful.
How are you feeling after yesterday?
Yes.
How are you feeling after yesterday? I'm not whispering.
No.
I could tell you.
Yesterday is like a been known thing.
Yeah. Still sore.
Good.
Running as fast as I normally do. It's a bit much. Because bruised ribs.
Please run in there, grab Kicks, and tell him it's time. I'm gonna grab Ava.
Why I got so many people killed.
Oh, I guess I'll have to catch up in the moment.
Sorry, Amelia.
Mind if I join you?
Since your council, I could see it. We're trying not to crowd the room, but if you want to be there, just in case, yeah.
I also was on the group that caught him.
Oh, then, yeah. Ava.
Forge?
If people are canoodling, one, I don't want to see that.
Do you know where Eva went?
Eva's in the jail cells, or at least near there.
Oh,
She just
okay.
was.
You know if Kix is there as well?
No. Why?
We're gonna talk to some prisoners.
Oh.
I mean, I'd have to fix it regardless.
With water.
It is time.
So, you do your thing.
No, okay, you both go do whatever the fuck is happening.
Maybe
We'll see you later, if not tomorrow.
It's time for that.
Okay.
If you need to go, though, and you need to supplement somebody else, feel free, but...
Yeah, I'm
it's time.
stealing then.
What are we doing?
If you would rather go with Araya, I can go with them since I was on that.
Araya?
Say it again?
Araya.
Ariel?
Area. Aria.
The disease.
Like the music thing.
And, I mean, you kind of, like, have the hair of it.
I wanted Kicks to be in the room.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, that's Jerry.
And Miss Amelia was one of the individuals there.
Wait a fucking minute.
She was one of the people that was actually there to help with the apprehension. So I think having her there, just in case she needs to call them out or anything would help.
Is there like a loose pebble I can just...
I'm so upset. I was lied to.
Ready?
I'm so upset that I'm go.
Ready to go?
Ooh, I'm turning. I'm turning.
I think we'll stay kind of here so that
Yeah, I'm putting my stuff down.
Yeah, we'll stay here, Miss Ava, so you can collect them and then bring them forward, and then we'll follow you in, okay?
Alright, sounds good then.
I like how we glow in here. I need to fix that.
I hate him.
Don't have anything.
Yep, neither do I.
Actually, let me take the gauntlets off it and then intimidate them. Got my knives? No, knives. My gas grenade? No, I don't have it. Right.
Grab, actually, Miss Ava, can I just grab a sheet of paper and a quill and ink off the table really quick? Just to bring in.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes.
Giant creature out in the water.
Yeah,
Oh!
Yes or no?
Now!
Leviathan?
I don't know what it was. It was blue and large, and it just swam by. Hasn't done anything yet, but it almost got one of the boats that was coming back from the tower.
Damn.
It's a creature called a creature called Leviathan. Make sure no one goes down the waters like this in the shits.
Okay, you got it.
I don't know sea creature stuff. I know land creature.
Hey, I'm
person.
pretty sure Leviathan is the class of the creature.
Big fish.
Not the name of it. Big fish. Big fucking fish.
Either way, it's large and it's
Yes, and
we
it's
got a missive
dangerous.
specifically about yes.
All right. Well, just so we're not down here all night. You ready to go, Miss Ava? Let's get this party started.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll catch up. I'm just gonna check on some real quick.
All right, we'll wait in the Can we go into the interrogation room, or I'll take that as a. Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh my fucking god. This, I guess it makes more sense for this to be like.
Ooh.
Holy shit. I should be in here more often.
Wow.
Ping. I know, right? Isn't it nice?
The last time I was down here was actually a little bit more lit.
Get closer.
Good cop, bad cop? No, bad cop, good cop. No, bad cop, good cop.
I like to think I'm okay.
Good cop, good cop? Oh god.
Yeah. No, we'll be good. Well, you know what I mean.
So you guys are going in there as well?
I'm not sure what the plan is. I was just told to be present, so I would imagine as well, but I can wait out here if it's going to be too many people in one place.
I mean, if anything, I should be the one that sits it out. I'm just curious.
He can be in here.
I'm sure it's fine for you to stick around. Yeah. You know, more eyes on the mission and whatnot. So.
Where's our guys being held? Oh, there you go.
God. The serious part is like the loose chain. There's only one thing you can do with that, which is like.
It's pretty big too. If someone said through that.
Yeah, like, it's not like you can really bind things. Dude, that's Jesus fucking Christ. I love this room.
Yeah, best guess I have is those things are vestiges from when we had a werewolf issue.
Yep.
So I guess that answers the age-old debate: who would win, werewolves or vampires?
Focus up.
I would have preferred if the big man killed me out there. Should have went for the death blow, my friend.
Yeah, if you keep talking, I might change my mind. So, best to keep your mouth shut.
Make it easier for me.
That's bad cop.
You're already gonna kill me anyways.
Have a seat.
I don't really benefit from interrogations. It's just
We'll see about
squeezing
that.
me and then leaving me out to dry and dying a slow and painful death.
Have a seat. Mr. Your name?
What do I get? What do I get out of this?
Well, so we can try
'Cause
to
if I-
take things a little bit more formal.
I'd like to be with my brothers, if you don't mind. Most of them are already in the grave, thanks to the lot of you. So,
Well, that's
could
part
we
of the
skip to the
conversation
part
you're
where I'm?
planning to,
Could we skip to the part where I'm hanged, or?
Let's.
We only actually wait.
That's what we're here to discuss tonight.
Say again.
We only killed at
Now,
least
As far as
the
I'm
band,
aware,
2 of them,
standard
right?
procedure
2 out of
for
6.
desertion is execution.
There were
So-
quite a few I recall being
Wouldn't be incorrect,
less than
but
cooperative, so
this
definitely
is
more
one
than 2.
situation.
Well, we took
And
back 4 at least. I know that much.
I'd like
But
to have a
so-
conversation with you.
I was told
And
4.
depending on how it goes,
We brought back
perhaps
4, yes, but there were definitely more than 6, if I recall correctly.
but
Hmm.
I'd like your cooperation. At the end of the day, my job is to get to the
Zabson,
bottom
in
of
the but what you
situation
saw in that tower,
that's been occurring.
just a little side note, it looked like there was room and stuff there for a lot more than a small group of people.
So you actually don't know.
But there wasn't nearly as many as the
What part of
resources
Aaron
supply.
is this?
Still quite a
Got
few
it.
people
You're
though.
talking to me.
Got it. So theoretically, there were more people that were doing stuff there than what we saw, correct?
Yes, sort of.
I did call for reinforcements at one point as well.
I want to know everything.
When we were in the tower.
It's surprising that they had.
So the
reinforcements.
noose isn't around my neck.
Yeah.
No, it's not, no. And if you work with me, and you give me everything I want,
I'm surprised that they
and we ensure it's credible.
had as many as they did in the first place. I had an impression it was only going to be a small band, but with the supplies they were carrying and the amount of devastation they were able to do to the neighboring towns, it's...
Yeah, something.
Sheet of paper, quill, and a pen.
Yeah.
Looked like
I can draft that.
potentially Sunan armor on the merfolk. Noble armor, but they stole. Well,
Noble armor.
But I need your full
Yeah.
It wasn't Sunan.
So-
That was a captain rank of the Jade Valley Company.
So Aaron then.
Who are you? And what role?
It was very much Aaron.
Stratus. Name Stratus.
Mr. Stratus, thank you. And you said that our people put your brothers in the ground, but from what we've been told, you and the others amongst you were deserters. What happened?
Well, it seems like most of the story was told, I assume, but I guess I'll reiterate. We weren't getting paid enough. Our lines were being spread thin, and it was even spread more so when we started to starve. Our people got sick. We couldn't afford food. So, the most we were taught how to survive, and it seems the only way to survive was to get the food for ourselves. So, our captain got most of us together, and we decided to desert. We found a farm not far from where we were stationed, raided it, and we had enough food to last a decent amount. Took most of the money too. Our platoon got even thinner after that. Some of them took the food and money and deserted the deserters. We used to be a modest size, but now it was about 20 or so of us left. When the food
This is
and
kind of despise
when the
that.
food's starting to
that
become thin again,
that
we
find
found
themselves in the military.
another town that's
How's that?
around the time when your folks showed up.
Willing to abandon it,
We found
willing to
a
abandon
shower there.
everything.
Enough of us
Resort to
could
raiding.
stay in it, so we decided to keep it for ourselves.
Doesn't excuse there actually, but at least makes
The
sense.
town nearby, we saw it as an
No, it
opportunity
doesn't.
for a stable supply of food. It was sort of the captain wanted to set up some
Not everyone had a glamorous experience on the guard like we did.
Extortion, sure.
call it what you will.
No, I get it. I understand.
We needed food.
Also, you're in military versus city guard.
We needed to survive. We weren't just going to
It's a different
explode
life
and
altogether.
die like the rest of them back.
I wasn't military.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, you were city guard. I'm saying.
Let's start from the beginning then. Where were you stationed? You and your brothers.
I'm sure Rose would be able to commiserate on a few things.
Can you recall the location that you were positioned in?
We moved a lot after, so trying to remember.
The original duty station, as it were, where your post was initially before you broke away, if you can recall. Seems like you've been traveling quite far.
Not very far, but to be honest, it's very hard to see out of this.
Bit foggy. Well, if you're able to recall where you were last mustered, that would be very appreciative. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a captain defecting, that is no mere feat. That is quite a significant loss, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
So, I understand where you're coming from, and I can imagine that it may be a little bit difficult to recall the specific location you were in. However, this does bring a very pressing question. You mentioned you and your brothers were stretched very thin, and then stretched even thinner with modest, actually not even modest, immodest pay, and even fewer supplies and rations. What exactly were you and your brothers doing?
I remember now. It was a small town. The name was Sinantel.
Understood. Thank you for this. And then we'll go back to the other question. Then you and your units was stationed there, and you mentioned being stretched thin, and then even thinner with immodest pay and immodest rations. You were starving. You weren't able to buy food, and whatever little food you had a very hard time making do with. Obviously, this is quite troubling, especially for a captain to warrant defection. So, if I can ask, Do you know what steps were taken, if any, by your superior officer to attempt to rectify this issue? What steps were taken that you are aware of? If any.
Our captain was loyal to us, and we were loyal to them. They tried everything. They reported back to the capital about the wages and the rations, and even transfer to a larger town, because with such a small town, we weren't...
Couldn't sustain the garrison.
Yes.
How many of you were there in total?
At the height of our... when we were...
When you all broke off at once.
It was a large platoon, so about... at the
60,
time, maybe...
80?
At the start, around 100.
100? 100 defectors? All of you?
No.
But then...
100 before
Oh.
the defection.
Oh. And are you aware of how many defected?
About half.
50. I see. And you said there was approximately 20 of you when the entourage came to meet with you?
After the first raid we conducted, most of ours broke off. They took the food and money and disappeared.
So about 30 of you,
Those
roughly? 30 left?
those that weren't loyal to the captain, they took the food, money, and ran.
I see. And by the time that you were found, there was approximately 20 of you, correct?
Yes.
That means there's about 30 of them out there, still out and about doing whatever it is they're doing then? It's safe to assume?
Who knows what they're doing?
Understood. It's okay. And we're not here to ask you about them. What you're already providing to us right now is incredibly useful. And if what you say is true, then you will have our in writing here. We will push a note forward to request that you receive. You will not be killed for what has occurred, especially if you are truly starving.
Do you believe the nobles will actually do anything about that?
I will admit, it's understandable for your faith to be thrown into question, especially after it was that you've endured.
They're the reason we were starving in the first place.
If I can ask, what were you and your platoon back at your height? What were you doing? You mentioned being stretched thin, spread thin. Was it not typical garrison duties of just ensuring the town was safe? Was there a certain task or
when I say
mission that...
spread thin, we were spread all around the town to keep the town safe. Banditry, rogue animals, the works. When I say spread thin, I meant the sickness and the hunger.
Sickness? Yes.
A lot of people.
So
You get
It's a
sick,
small
you
town.
Get hungry. Imagine
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Calm down.
Garrison amount is very significant for a town.
Yeah.
So it
Depends on if this town has a history of banditry, though. They may were possibly just trying to be precautious.
Supplements that you were being provided was not enough to sustain a unit of your size in the region, correct? There wasn't any particular mission you were attempting to uphold.
My
It was
question is
just
why there then?
Not you weren't
Like, why
given
did they
enough
care
to
about
survive
that
there.
town?
Guard duty.
No.
I see. 100 people put into one town, a small town, as it were, or was it just too small for 100 people?
Both.
Strange. How long, roughly, were you and your companions out there?
After we defected.
Oh.
I wasn't keeping track, but I'd say roughly 2-ish months.
2 months? I got some.
Somewhere around
I see.
there. The first raid had enough food to get us a few weeks out.
Tied yourselves over for a while, of course. When I mentioned sickness, of course, I must implore upon you. I used to study extensively into medicine, so various illnesses that have popped up have been of keen interest, plagues of sorts. So I was uncertain if there was something else at play here.
No. Just hunger.
Just hunger, of course. Would you say this is a common problem that you hear amongst other units as well? Also complaining about low wages and low supplements?
Yes. Our captain is the only one that decided to do anything about it.
So this is a rather widespread problem then, you would say?
I would say so, yes.
Are you aware of any other groups or units that may look to this as a path to follow? Are you aware of any
I
other
have no
dissenter
idea.
groups? Not sure.
As
Understood.
far as I'm aware, we were the first.
Has there been a
Word
Has there
doesn't
been a
exactly
point in the
travel
last
through a small town.
year when your rations, your money was better? Or has it always been like this?
That's a good point. Yes, that's a very good question. Was there ever a time where you noticed things get worse?
Is there a specific reason why they had a garrison of 100 for such a small town?
A few years ago, it was better.
A few years ago.
A few years ago.
But it's been deteriorating over time?
Yes.
I see. But then that does lead to the next question. Yes, it seems rather odd that they would force you and your compatriots in such a difficult position. 100 people in a small town, ill-fit and ill-prepared to sustain such an operation feels incredibly strange.
As far as I'm aware, it was pushback for all the recent banditry and pirate showings.
So they attempted to remedy that by using overwhelming force as a deterrent, even in a small region, as a way to try to dissuade any banditry. Ah, I see.
The larger cities are already guarded enough. They wouldn't expect bandits over there.
I wonder where this town is.
In my opinion, it was a massive overstep. A show
Yes,
of power, but not a show of logistics.
Yes, an army lives or dies by its supplies, absolutely. But what happened to you, in my opinion, though I am no military woman, is an attempt to flex muscles, but there is no muscles, there is only bone. If anything, I'd
Yes, from a
actually
tactical
say
standpoint, it was a gross misappropriation and poor planning.
If anything, it would actually serve as to show a weakening within the folds of the military. So, for what it is worth,
Weakening or lack of care?
could be both, couldn't it?
Why should they care about the smaller towns?
The heartbeat of a nation. The cities live or die by those on the fringes that provide the food and the grain that the bakers in the cities use and the butchers use to provide for food.
While that is true, my question is why that town specifically?
Unless it isn't just that one.
As far as I'm aware, they doubled the guard on every town.
Well, 100 for a small town
troubling.
is a lot more than double.
Well,
That's quite excessive.
Well, if it was originally 50, what's double
yes,
of
if
50?
it was originally 50. How long have you been in service?
Even a
to the
garrison of
town?
50 men is quite a strong force for a small town.
As I stated.
Of course.
Roughly.
I think I need to step
15.
away for now. I'll leave this to you two. So
It's a
I'll
long
report
service.
back if there's anything of note, if you don't mind.
Served under the captain for about
Understood.
10 of those years.
It's a long career in service. I'm sorry.
The captain
that
treated
things
us
have-
well, so why should I consider anything else?
I'm sorry that the circumstances that have been brought before you have left you feeling like you had no other choice but to abandon. It is a heartbreaking situation. 15 years of service. But you
I
had to
trained all
survive.
my life to be who I am. There's no other life I would have.
Of course.
My
You
options were
believed.
to die in service in a bed, sickly and starving, or take up arms and do something about it to survive.
Perhaps you can enlighten me a little bit as well.
Like I said,
When
don't blame him.
you and your
Those are
brethren
just his actions,
are
but they don't pay.
dispatched to a region, is that word that comes down from the capital itself, or is that from the word of the Baron? The Baron of the region, that is, you're going to be in. So, like,
The
when your
Baron,
orders
as
come
far as I'm
down.
aware.
The Baron. I see. And this town that you're in, that you were in, you'll must forgive me. My memory's a little hazy this evening, it seems. Which barony specifically did this town that you were dispatched to preside under? And its name one more time as well, if you recall it.
Man. All of a sudden, I feel like the semaphore tower.
Yes, I can hear it
The
squeaking out
town
there.
was Tenental.
Tenental?
I believe so, yes.
I think it was like Senetal or Tenetal or something like that.
Senetal.
And Senetal, is that? Alright.
Senetal.
Senetal, thank you. And do you recall which baron this fell under?
Mm-hmm. The town was in a dangerous area, so when they meant double, they meant it literally. So it was already dangerous enough. That's why there was 50. So when we were given the orders to double, you know,
reinforcing an already battle warden, more impoverished area, and all they were doing was adding more mouths to feed and people to house. So a losing situation all around. Do you recall which barony this fell under?
I believe it was the Jade Valley.
The Jade Valley. But that would be the capital's region. I see.
I'd match concern the captain's insignia.
I see.
Makes more sense.
I have some things I need to look over very quickly. I'd like to briefly turn the topics over to my compatriot here if they wish to follow up with some questions or...
I have a few, if you would go have counsel with the others.
Of course. And thank you, Mr. Stratus. We'll be back shortly.
Will there be justice for my people?
Well, it's something to find out, isn't it?
Well, I don't think I need to share that possible
15
mutinies
years,
across
yes.
the board and discontent within the military will lead to an erosion within the walls that is so great I cannot even begin to fathom what we might be about to be dealing with.
Starving out there.
100 people stuffed into a small town
Mhm.
that has already been crushed.
That is,
That's
from
why
a
we're trying to
tactical
get
military
information.
standpoint, such a irresponsible and stupid decision.
And that's
Any
right from the
man
capital.
worth his salt.
Yeah. If
You know,
So
why are they
this
not
leads
consolidating
to-
their forces
For
if they're
deserting.
running low on supplies?
take it
They
from
don't-
somebody who did so.
Krakensberry, I think, is a little fire under the asses of a lot of the other regional lords
They
and
took my
barons.
wings for it.
The idea of pride and one's status is a huge deal in the Dracayan Empire, so
No.
the idea of a town being occupied by a foreign
I escaped
entity
by jumping
is
ship.
a very, 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 very big deal. So it is likely
still
that some of these
marked
people who likely aren't
under
military
them.
men or women, they think that the best way to solve the situation is simply to throw more
Every
people
day I
at
wake
it.
up.
Because surely nobody would
I look
want to
at
go
it
to a
more.
town full of 100 people
In
until
some
that
way,
town now
and
becomes
somehow
a
across
cesspit of disease and
waters,
famine.
Speaking as someone who's familiar with those types of nobles, yes. They would
So-
rather throw as much men into the fire and not worry about the logistics and the supply line of the actual situation. Because it's all about their status and trying to, in their mind, protect the land, even though they're simply eroding what little defenses they have, and it's just buying time in a losing battle.
I am trying
If
to
anything,
be
they've
as
made
nice
this
to
town
myself.
now worse off.
If not
So,
for the fact
does
of
this
a
town
friend of mine
name
posing a
seem
question much
familiar,
earlier in
Wink
this
Wonk?
day about this situation. Yes,
Or
I understand.
I forgot to
what
and
it's like
one thing I forgot to
to
ask
have
him:
your
the town that
whole
you guys
life
found them in.
as a
I know
weapon.
they left that town and they went somewhere else. So I need to know the town you guys actually picked them up at.
They're the ones that were as far as the revolutionists.
I didn't.
She is
Actually-
probably one of the few people who
I'll
genuinely holds enough
I'll ask
compassion
them, but
He might have said it, but
to not want to see you
they didn't give the name
and
of
the
they
rest
just
of
said they
the
found a
deserters
town and they were
from
in there and they were
Binders.
at the tower. So I need to follow up with that so I can get some of our flight and our
No.
ground assets
It
to go and
was
take
it was a
look. 'cause
fresh
they-
town.
But Amars, you know,
regardless.
Still alive.
you know full well that there's not much we can do to even consider that. I
That
do
is
not
my
like their
question.
actions. In fact, I detest their actions.
Your captain.
I just want people to go and look around the area and
Who
make
are
sure
they?
that the other 30 that are swimming around out there don't come by.
I'm guessing that the
That's
others that
30.
left before we found them, like originally, I'm guessing that they've dispersed and aren't raiding.
It's possible, but I want to make sure. Trust me, I don't want us to be going and chasing these guys down. I just want our scouts to go and comb the area to make sure that we aren't about to get hit. Because if there's 30 people out there that are like those guys, after what you guys dealt with, I don't want them coming and stuffing on our
The
doorstep.
fact that they had a tower did
unprepared.
not help anything.
She was
Still, I mean, look at that guy.
Fishkin.
Shit. Just, all I'm saying is I'm gonna have people that are just looking, not engaging, not egging them on, just looking.
Yeah, the
Or if you
town
brought
that they
them in.
hit, that we found,
I
the
am aware
few
of
that
the-
were left have evacuated at this
You
point.
have a name for them.
Or
I don't want to
are
make them seem
going
an
to
object.
very
They
short.
were as a person as much as you and I were.
Could you do me a favor? I wasn't military,
She's
but
dead then.
in a way, I was a hunt. Well, in a way, I
Unfortunately,
was
so
a huntress.
I'm not going to
Logistics and stuff like that. Feeding
dance
people
around
that are
that.
out there in the woods for a long time. It's not one for
Who
one the
was she?
same, but in a way, I understand. So, look, I don't know how word can get to the right people. I could make sure that something is fucking done. But if you think you know what this note can go to, that we can make sure that these people, 15 years, and out of 100 people, 50, and that's just that town. Who knows where else they're at?
At best, we talk with Valerian. That's what I'm thinking. Because if we reach out directly to anyone,
Perhaps her care
that's
for
probably
us
not
was the
gonna be
reason why.
the right
Yes,
route.
yes, you're right, you're right.
Why she's now
I
dead.
just want to make sure that he doesn't hang.
Maybe.
He's done a lot of right by us tonight. He could have just told us
Maybe
to
she
kick
didn't
rocks.
tell you
I
a full
want to make
surprised
sure
if-
that.
I'd be surprised if they actually
Try
listen to us,
again.
even if they do get.
I know, but the least
I'll be
I want to
quite.
do is
I'll be
try.
quite frank, Amaris. Desertion has looked on very, very poorly, and I don't like this.
I know. But if what he said is true, he's a victim of circumstance. I'm not defending the actions that him or his people took after they took the desertion. But to sit there
I
and
understand.
watch
I understand the reasoning. I understand the struggle and what they were trying to do. But I don't condone the
Not for
actions. What
anything other
happened.
than
I agree.
There are cases of
I agree.
desertions that even I am aware that I don't want to bring in.
Are you?
Technically,
No.
you would almost say that technically I'm qualified for desertion for the fact that I ran away.
I do not want.
Even though I would never abandon my nation, I wouldn't have managed that.
And I will not speak it.
I know.
May
I believe
please
you.
hear it.
And in a way, I think that's why you can resonate a bit more. I can't forgive what he did after. Again, I cannot forgive what he or the others did after. I mean that, truly. But still, if there's something that can be done, even if it's not death, I'm not saying you shouldn't go unpunished.
Gladia Tidefall.
And at the end of the day, I know that we can only go so
How
far.
long have you known
So
her?
if they tell us to kick rocks, then
10 years.
maybe they'll take what they're providing us as a way to maybe change something around. Because
So-
I do think that while they are proud, they
She
will want
has
to
been
ensure
around for
that
quite
a
a
worse problem is stopped before it begins. And if this is just the beginning,
Yes.
who knows what will
If they are
happen?
listening to the
Because there's
captains, I would be surprised.
Was
if
she the
they
one that incited?
anything to change.
well, the fact of the matter is, well, they now had something happen, like actually happen. It's not just grumblings. They had 50 people leave. 50. And a town is probably...
I can't promise that I can. I can see what I can. I cannot promise that sparing them. However, the information they give, I can try to at least partition to the right people. Given the fact of
Extra food.
misallocation of military forces, stretching supply lanes like this, it's only going to erode the military's morale even deeper and make our structure crumble faster. We cannot allow our nation to our empire to crumble even further. We already have nobles that are planning on rebelling, or at least going against the empress himself. This only helps extend that. And all they need to do is ask for these men who are desperate and being forced upon that point to defect to their cause. People like Derek who can take advantage of the situation.
Trust me, I'm keenly aware of what this could imply. That's why I'm imploring that we have people like you that are able to try to, as you said, partition, change before a town that is now likely left with its own citizens starving and dying in droves as well. We may have just lost an entire
have
town
been
due to poor logistics.
made well
That doesn't
aware
include what they did.
of
But
when a
look,
noble
at the end of the day,
And
all we
to
can do is ask when it comes to his life. I understand that. Trust me, I am keenly aware of what this could imply,
honor that they
especially if this is just the start. The entire countryside could be a risk. All of Drakai's countrysides could be a risk. And there'll be one person keen to swoop in and pick up the ashes.
And it seems that the armor that she wore...
And that's what I'm terrified of. Exactly.
So, that's why I'm asking you both, or you, whoever, to make sure that what's being told tonight gets to the right people sent tonight.
We should probably talk with Larry.
Yes. So I'm going to go and ask him the town that they were last in, and I'm going to turn him back over to you guys if you have no further questions for him. Fair. Okay.
As far as I'm aware, she earned the armor in a duel. Long ago. Before we were sent to that shithole. Before our wages dwindled. Before our people starved.
I had 2 questions for you when the opportunity's okay. Quick, I promise. First question. Or when you're done. Or are you still going? I'm sorry, I didn't ask.
I will leave it off here. I will not say that name. I will honor that. Please. We are trying to help all of your brothers in arms if possible.
You helped most of them by ending their suffering.
Yeah, well. Better to die in battle than
They would
unruly
see the
death.
news one way or another.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No. I apologize. Thank you. Sorry for my butting in there. Now our time here is coming to an end here shortly. I have 2 questions to ask, and then we will be on our way. First question. Are you aware of anything in particular that was pushed forth or taken place? Any policy change, any changes of leadership? I understand that you said the rations and everything was better a few years ago, and then you noticed things starting to change. Could this, do you believe, could this have coincided with any particular event, any sort of change within the major leadership, or change in doctrine, or any sort of happenings or otherwise, or what have yous that you're aware of that could have pushed or forced this change?
That would have been before I even got to Vargas.
I know sometimes soldiers can be made aware
Well,
if
it's
there are any
some of you, yeah.
changes to come
Yeah,
down
it's a few
and
years,
for
I
what
think.
reasons they are. So
We've been
was
here
curious to know
6
if
or 7 at this point. But I was
you're
there
aware
for
of
6,
anything
so
that may have coincided with
months.
this sudden degradation.
Even before the fall?
Know much. But
Yeah, I mean, we were.
a few months ago.
The fall
when-
was.
Well,
I remember if it was like late spring or
noticed
early summer.
the changes.
Can't remember.
One night the captain was.
We're midwinter.
A little over a year and a half at this point.
After reading a missive they were
No?
sent.
We've been. We haven't been here for a whole year yet.
Wouldn't know.
There's a 3-month time skip in addition to other stuff.
We started in spring.
To get my
It's
men
winter.
Get ready.
It was either like mid-late spring or early summer.
So, a notice came down.
This is our first winter here.
For one reason or another, it seemed to put you and your people
There was
in a
an
position of disadvantage.
8-month time skip in summer, but that was still summer.
We started to move more frequently after that.
And a 3-month time skip went up to the elk thing.
Coincide with the worsening of all the rations. This was that
Still,
day a few
like,
years ago,
regardless of time skips, like
or was this more?
we got
recent?
here mid-late spring or early summer.
I believe a few
somewhere
years
around
ago,
there.
yes.
I see.
Okay, so almost a year either way.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then the last question is, do you know the name of the town that you were found in after by our people? Can you tell me the name of the town?
No.
You don't know?
It was just another town.
Just another town.
We were desperate. Hungry.
Of course.
Some were
Just
even
trying.
eager.
Everything stopped mattering, just blended together. Survival took forth. Just another spot with some hard buildings, and you knew what that meant, right? Then food. Then surviving another night. Maps, logistics, where you were stopped mattering as long as you get your hands on something to eat, right? I'm not admonishing you.
We're not deserters, we're on the run. So it doesn't matter where we're going.
Of course.
As sporadic as it is, it makes it harder for them to follow.
Of course. Well, I appreciate your time this evening. Thank you for speaking
Just
with
have
us.
one last thing, and I'm done.
Okay. I'll start getting some things prepared. Just, I think we should leave him to his evening soon. It's already been a little
course.
while.
Enough, Mark Canyon.
I need a little bit of
There
a
was
favor
a
now
village.
from both of you.
And that
Here's the note.
you all had recently taken.
You were there for the capture,
I
right?
just
Do you recall what town or what region you guys had to go to?
I wanted to
And
be
if
Knockmar.
you don't immediately...
We were in Knockmar. No,
You weren't? Okay, you were in Knockmar, but do you remember the town?
I mean, there was 3 people there. Most of them were killed. They said it was like they had recently gotten to that town. So like,
Okay, follow-up question. Do you think you'd be able to take a small group with you to go back to that town? Or
I mean,
at least to the region to look
yeah.
around for any others?
I can.
Because
That is certainly possible.
if you'd be willing.
We approached the town.
How far away was it from here? A couple hours? Like we're going on a hunting trip kind of deal?
For food.
Hunting trip, yeah.
Okay.
A week
And
or
would you
so.
mind if I were to
We were denied.
put you with a small group of
So,
mainly flying, maybe
we
some ground
demanded
pounders,
food.
to go and just look
They
and just see?
I mean, again,
they
sure.
prepared to
Okay, because we've also had a situation of some people trying to swoop in like vultures and collect, loot all the goods and
for those.
leave the town to whatever. So, we had a few people that were worrying about stuff like that.
They left. They're, like I said, they either have left or are going to leave in the next day or 2. They haven't already.
All right.
At the phone, they
Right.
firing.
I'm just trying to make sure that our border. I just want to make sure our border is secure. That's all I want. That's what I want. I want to make sure our border is secure and that those 30 other goons running around aren't making that their next pit stop, even if there's nothing there.
As far as we were concerned, if we didn't get the food,
Do you think you'd be able to do that for me?
we'd starve like we would have.
Maybe tomorrow.
Before we
Possibly, or
defected.
the next day.
So we either starve.
Do you think you
back
could go out
then or we
tonight
starve
after
now.
everything's done and over with?
If the gods allow it, possibly. Sure.
I'm not expecting this to be a thing that's done during the day.
Yeah, if we
but
can get the people.
Noticed it.
And if we can
Okay.
organize in that.
I've got a few already offhand. I've been tasking a few
If
flyers
they
to keep an eye on the Knockmar border for the evening,
in
the
this
last night.
scenario,
But I needed to get the town.
The only
But
thing
it seems
that's
like they
going
were
to
so
get you away from a noose
starved that
is
it
the
was just whatever.
speculation on what you did.
And then for you, you're military. I need to know what the fuck he's
Nobles.
talking about.
The ones
What came
that
down the
you
pipe
despise.
that you heard? You heard what he
Who
said,
use
right?
Every bit of misinformation they can.
I believe so. And
A note came down. Guys were fucked up about it, and then all of a sudden, after that note
clear
came
up
down, things
the
ramped up. And this
murkiness
wasn't
of all
recent.
of
This was a few years ago. I know you're military back then, so
There's less of a
if you
chance
can,
for
or
them
if you
to
were affiliated at
demonize
the very
you
least, so if you can figure out what the fuck
and
he's talking
demonize
about,
everything
so
you stood for,
we can
everything
keep that
your
in
brothers
mind.
stood for.
That would help us to know what we're dealing with. I appreciate it.
Yes, what exactly what this note led on that cascaded this event.
I appreciate it.
But you were still.
I'm going to also pray to see if this is something that can be done overnight into the morning. And then I will have people meet with you. Hazuki's one, I believe Naisha's another. I asked them both to keep an eye on some things. I think Otto was interested.
Yeah.
So, I'll see about rounding up. Yeah, I'll see about rounding up a few people and kicking them out with you. No fighting, no confronting, just looking and making sure that we are secure here, so that nothing is going to come at us. We don't need 30 armored soldiers desperate and hungry to come clawing at our doors. Especially if they mean business and violence. So thank you. And also the letter. I appreciate it. I'm going to go see if we can wrap up. Okay.
Talk with Valerian
Let
after
it be
this.
known that I tried to threaten the town by burning one of the houses. This was before the firing line was formed. I preferred property damage rather than people damage.
Was it the captain who ordered it?
No. I suggested it. With my magic.
And it's
Unless
the
you mean the
firing
firing
line.
line. Yes.
If you're about finished, I think we should turn him back into.
He should spend time with his brothers.
I think we'll, yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your time this evening. We'll return you to your brethren. I need to do a quick prayer as well, if you wouldn't mind making sure they get back in.
Follow me.
No. Eve and I are going to want to talk to Valerian if possible.
Valerian. Okay. I'll try and see if Scarlet can be ready. I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah. We'll be heading up after Eva drops off the prisoner.
I don't condone nor forgive the actions that happened. I understand, as a soldier myself, someone who understands logistics, though you're put in a case there that you're forced. However, I can't forgive the actions that were taken. It pains me to hear that. Men and women who had 15 years in the career.
Okay. So Scar will make himself ready. Just ping when you're up at the office.
To be put in a position where they're being pushed so far. Do you regret your actions?
No. I'd rather die than see them starve.
Live or die with your brothers in arms.
The humiliation of dying to the noose We're dying to starvation. I still wish that the big fellow finished me off. He's a great warrior. Dying by his hands would not be an unworthy death.
Yes, been around for a while.
Leave me to my silence.
I will.
Nani, you speak softly. What do you wait?
Now you and your men.
Martha, I was
Sure,
told
that's
that
your
you'd
night.
speak to me after
With what
the
time you have?
feeding was done with. Matters relating to it.
They're going to hang us, aren't
I
they?
wish for someplace more quiet. And then
I don't know. You and I both know when it comes to a dereliction or a desertion of the military. When it comes to it,
God, I'm so bright and everything's so dark. Where's the door? There it is.
we're both plainly aware of what the price is, regardless of circumstances. However,
I got clearance from God.
I'm not pleased.
I've also been asked to make sure that anything that I've asked for you to do, that God is aware.
Men.
And as far as going out tonight goes,
My people who
I've been told it's okay to ask you to take a group out. I would like to have you gather with a few of the people just for the briefing, not to go, just to brief and let you guys know that I'd like you guys to head out, okay?
of that I am sympathetic.
Right.
Tell me when you got it.
Evening. Evening, you two.
Yes. And behind you, Miss Hazuki is waiting.
Yep, we're just
Make
wrapping
sure
up.
I die honorably.
You should probably go then.
Yeah.
I shall take what the little information he gave us.
Okay.
Just tell us.
And that's over with.
Attic. I'm not saying that to antagonize.
Pull.
And I'm
Thomas.
not saying this is a threat when I say
Staff.
that I will
Oh,
kill.
staff.
Yes, Thomas was looking for you.
Yes, I will be, I have 3 people I gotta talk to as soon as we're finished up here. She's one of them. And he's the other
The
one.
blade that
Okay, thank you.
I come up against is
Oh boy.
someone worthy
Hopefully so.
of better fortune than me, of better morals than me.
I'll have conversations with.
I hope
deserters.
fortunate this befalls you in that aspect.
Go.
You do find that person who you can
Good and bad in its own way.
take that grave with.
Good because they
Yes.
spoke, bad because of the information they provided to us is
Go to
ominous.
sleep.
Quite.
Very well.
Can somebody lock this door?
Thank you.
Yes.
Boy. Hey, Azuki. Sorry to keep you for so long.
Do not apologize. I needed some rest anyway. I was meditating.
So, update to the mission. The individual inside has provided us some very
Good, tell us
worrying
about this one.
information. I'm not worried necessarily about anything immediate, but I promised you I'd get some information, so here's what I got to give you. Allegedly.
I'm going to
Upstairs
go
we
to bed.
go.
I will write down a document of things that I have noted for us to
Thank you.
consider.
Yeah,
Ava,
thank
I
you.
have just a quick update when you have a moment.
It's not sounding good. So,
Alright, walk with me and say it.
Okay. I'm unsure if you were informed of the Leviathan thing that decided to make an appearance in the port. It is apparently a young adult. Okay. I had. I'm losing his name. The little golem guard. I'm feeding his name at the moment.
Murple.
Murple, yeah. I had Murple taking some charges up and some cannonballs up to the guns up in the wall. They're currently loaded with just charges to scare it off if it comes back and starts causing problems, but there are extra charges and cannonballs up there to fire if need proper defense.
Understood.
So those are staged and set. He did slip off of the wall, and he has some minor injuries. He's just getting patched up at the moment.
All right.
I've already pinged, if that's what you were doing.
Okay, cool.
Yep, they know. Just waiting for. They told me to ping when we got up here.
Gotcha. And then, look over the 15 years of service. They reduced that.
Yeah.
I have no idea if I can write any pen anything that could be able to convince them otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Considering how things are dead.
Even if they drop the deserter charges, the banditry itself is going to cause them issues.
Hey, raised in a city.
Valerian, you in there?
Hello. This is not where Valerian stays anymore.
Shit.
He has one of the council apartments.
Okay, which one is it?
You would know it is apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
I believe is the number.
Apartment 2?
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, good, he's not living up here anymore. Here we go.
1, 2.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hello?
Hey, we just had to talk with one of the people we got, one of the deserters, and we wanted to talk to you about what we've learned.
I see. Well, come in, I suppose.
Probably by plane, it's not good news, but considering the charges that were levied on them and the circumstances, it was not going to be in the first place. So yes, they're indeed from the given case confirmed it was definitely Jade Valley, and they were specifically part of the garrison of a specific town.
I think it was
Amelia,
Senatel.
that town was Senatel. Originally, the town had a pretty significant garrison of 50 at that point, but a letter came down the line that gave them rise and caused them to more than double their already quite extensive roster, or at least they're meant to 100, which even then is absolutely extensive.
Apparently,
Baby.
the entire army has been so slowly dwindling when it comes to their resources, food, money, that kind of stuff, over the past few years. So, and the reason they deserted was they got fed up with the fact that they were dying of hunger.
Or supply lines. Lack of rations, food, medical. Apparently the captain had pleaded many times for the capital to send resources, or at least them to be redeployed elsewhere to lessen the strain. Apparently they came on deaf ears. Whoever the lord or whoever was calling authority of the land continued to press that. Was, what, a couple years you said? They said,
I'm not sure if the dwindling resources and the redeployment to Senatel were at the same time. I'm guessing it was redeployment is more recent because of all the bandits and stuff. But he said that it's been at least a few years that they've had dwindling resources.
I see.
which unfortunately left them... Pains me to say this. Many of these men he mentioned were in service about 15 or more years. Career military men that dedicated their duty for Aaron itself. Be discarded so poorly by mismanaged lords that have no idea when it came to things, simply throwing men in numbers and not actually looking at supply lines. I don't condone what they did. Reducing the raising and stealing food from towns and whatnot, I don't condone. However, I can sympathize for at least what they were pushed. Although that might have been a concern about this is the way Aaron is treating the wider stretch in there. This could only prove to hurt the Aaron military even further. Because you think about it.
Indeed.
Our morale gets lower and lower. And all we need good men and women who are breaking at this point. And all they would need is those that have ill thoughts and opportunities to simply take advantage of the situation. People like Derek Scorn and the main nobles that potentially are having issues with the Empress itself. This is going to be a domino effect that could actually dismantle the military itself if they continue to misappropriate and misuse our resources and supply lanes of men like this. This is simply a small example of what could happen should this continue.
And people are going to get are going to get bolder, probably, with 50 people having deserted.
And desperate. What they did was inexcusable. And I don't condone it. But it was even more inexcusable is the conditions that they had to endure before they came to this point and broke. To be put quite bluntly, and I'm furious, as someone who was in military, who, as much as I loathe to hate it, I suppose you could say the same, even though I would never I haven't abandoned Aaron. I technically ran from Vargas. But I haven't abandoned Aaron. Nor my duty.
I understand your concerns.
I can try. Myers was asking a petition of at least an idea to the right people or individuals that could push these issues and wider issues that could spiral and unravel further throughout Aaron itself. I could petition, try to excuse the men, but I will be quite honest. Given the circumstance how severe desertion and derogation of duty is taken, it's probably unlikely that they will be spared.
Indeed.
Morris did have a letter, but pretty sure you grabbed it.
This is a letter of all the things they said in the interview.
I'm not sure what you can do about this, but out of all the people in town, you're the best person to tell. Because you would know who to talk to about possibly fixing this.
I can speak for military numbers, but you have more connection when it comes to the nobility.
Mm-hmm.
And those that do try to at least try to shift defense and military forces throughout there. Well, at least my pull with nobility is lessened at this point.
Yes. I can, yes, send out letters, try and get to the bottom of how this has come about.
If we could at least figure out what caused the escalation, what was this letter they got before that caused them to bolster their forces so extensively and so recklessly?
If it was just within the last month or two, then it is likely the bandit issue that we've been dealing with as well. But yes, if it was earlier than that, that is a bigger question.
Yeah, like I said, my understanding of what he said was that the dwindling of resources and the redeployment was separate. I'm not sure if that was actually the case, but considering what we've been dealing with over the past few months, it makes sense that the redeployment was within the past few months.
Indeed.
To be more the case, more like cascade effects, was already an issue that they were dealing with, and thus the additional things only exacerbate the situation.
Seems likely, yes. As to why.
Honestly, this could have been part of Scorn's plan. I could easily believe it. A lot of bandits, more reinforcements, less resources.
We know Amelia that was connected to him, even though we don't have concrete proof of the fact. We know he was directing the bandit actions.
I know that. I'm saying these effects after it. I could easily believe that things are still going as planned.
Yes, and that's what I'm afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
He is that good and methodical. I would not put him past him be able to at least have at least a piece in this puzzle here.
I mean, just do hiring the bandits alone.
It's how he did. It's how he won Bargist. He slowly moved, getting influence throughout the underworld, got the families under with it, moved his pieces until he had the right time to actually finish and checkmate. Civil unrest, upset nobles, demoralizing the military and its morale. The Earth Guard, him and Lecter.
Pretty sure the Crimson Corsairs are tied in as well.
And the Crimson Corsairs as well. And all this from this newly appointed Baron who is doing so much good. At least on the surface.
Indeed.
But I suppose if you can try to get me some of that information. We don't have long before that I have to pen a letter at least to Ardmore in the situation. But I would like to at least be able to take what information they have and see if we could get some change or recognition of where these cracks start to fall.
Yes, I'll try to identify what led to this decisions and decrees in the last few years.
I probably should mention the fact that that the military is at a breaking point to our Baron as well. He might have, knowing the issues that the heavier hand that they're putting out now, knowing the issues that's causing, he might be able to say something to someone that would actually listen to him and maybe ease things up if they can. Make it so less of a strain.
I'd be happy to provide as much insight into there to help you out.
Yes.
I believe that's about it, right?
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, if that's all, then
yes, that should be all. Thank you, Valerian.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing this to me.
Of course. Well, it's out of our hands. At least more or less.
I'll be assisting as much as I can.
I don't expect to hear anything for at least a couple days. Any actual action is not going to happen for a while. If it does.
That's probably all I fucking is. Nothing.
A lantern would be good. Can you grab me a lantern?
Yeah,
I just
I
fucking got my book wet. These pages better not get stuck together.
Amelia, I'm probably gonna turn in. Alright.
Okay. Right then. Probably should do that inside.
Wait, they're getting a lantern so I don't have to.
I mean, it could rain at any moment, and
I fell in the water in the ocean.
still, rain's not going to help, especially when you're holding it up like that.
I'm trying to flip the pages so they don't get stuck together.
Here you go. Here, if some. We're both just soaking wet right now.
Kicks a moment.
It's but
Oh no, that's
apparently it's really hard, and he was kind of just nursing that bottle all morning.
That's like $80 basically. No.
I grabbed his bottle and I
They're
made
getting
him a
silver to make a
I
shield
made him
of
a
like
hangover.
7
It seemed to have-
silver.
It'd be like two.
It should be like that one, I think. The creature.
I feel like they would run at the same time.
But also called very pretty because it was.
Man, he's gone.
Fucking hope not.
If it sees us as a rival or it's curious, it might show up tomorrow and fuck up the rest of the dock. We'll see.
Throw rocks at it then.
That's not a good idea. Then we'll actually have to fight it off completely. It's apparently the only people successfully that killed it are a very small tribe.
Available
Asuna.
whenever. Sure, rest.
So
Are we leaving tonight or
we
tomorrow?
could try. It's good if it leaves.
Yeah,
Sure,
rest
if
in
we
it.
kill it,
I believe
that's
I should
unfortunate,
get
but
some,
that's normal.
meditation and rest in before.
I mean,
I can wait for a little bit.
not really any boulders in the vicinity.
How long do you think you need?
I am fine if we leave now, but it is always advantageous to rest when you can.
Trust me, I'm a huntress. Yes. If you'd like to go somewhere, or
Thinking-
somewhere you'd like to be.
What was his
See,
name?
see how we're doing in about 20 minutes?
The one that shot got hit by
20
lightning.
minutes.
Oh, starts with a. Did it start with a K?
Yep.
I don't know why. It started with a. It was a
Believe I
short
will eat
name.
some food.
It was
so
an
we can
R
leave.
or K, I thought.
Good idea.
Koa?
Koa. I feel like this would be up his alley to deal with, but
Yeah,
he's
absolutely
not
would
with
be
us
up his alley.
currently.
I gotta have a conversation with Mr. Sterling. Let me know when you're gonna be rocking and rolling, okay? Whatever that is.
Thinking about 20
That's
minutes.
your name?
It's flexible.
Okay. I haven't found Naisha, and I don't know where Otto
Yeah,
is,
I
so I,
just
think
looked
it might
around.
just be you two rolling deep.
Yeah, I just looked around for Otto. Couldn't find him. Might have
see
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. Naisha probably went in for the night too, so I'll just leave you guys to.
Sterling for sure.
Yeah. So in that case, it might just be two rolling deep.
Yeah, well,
Abba.
we're both capable.
Keep yourself safe. Yep, you're absolutely.
Mhm.
So trust you
I'll
guys.
get it
Look after
eventually.
yourselves.
We'll set up a nice chair and everything for you.
Wait, no, you guys said you wouldn't do that. You fucking little liar.
To re-energize me.
You
I need a
keep
blackboard.
asking to be brought down there.
Oh,
blackboard.
because Ordinance
Actually, make
cooking
it
helps
easier.
with
We
that.
can-
So
He doesn't have to like scratch things on the
she
walls.
puts magic in it.
anymore.
It
How
has
long you been there?
rejuvenating qualities.
You just
Oh,
follow the
please.
chalkboard
Oh
for
my
it.
god, I got to because I'm
It's like a whole year at this
I have
point.
not slept last night.
I
was
haven't even been
scouting.
here a year.
Oh.
Well,
And
hopefully,
I will be
Not a
doing
good
more
sign for you.
tonight.
Anyway,
hopefully this should
you're
only
gonna
be a
sit
couple
here?
hours at
we'll
most.
figure
Have a
it
good
out for you.
night. Yeah.
Have a good
Good
night. And think about it. You don't have to
in the
go
corner.
for the full
I will take it.
linking if you do not
Thank
wish
you.
to. You can just make a focus that works for
You
you.
know what?
It
Can I
won't
get some
have the
sushi?
same personal connection,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the drawbacks.
Anything else with that?
No, be safe on your trip to. I'm assuming the academy.
Yes, I'm
let's
heading
go.
back.
Let's just go with.
I have a contract that I have to go
a
back.
need.
Okay.
I've been
Can do
fine
that.
so far. Need to increase my pay though, because the pay off the
Hey,
guards
copper?
right now is getting quite expensive.
For the two.
Yeah,
it
I
would
was
be 8
surprised they wouldn't let
copper
me
for
take
the
my
sushi,
burden.
and then
Wait, you paid
Look, the
you pay your
ecology
guards?
professors,
Gosh.
different
I
guards.
don't know why.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's the Draconian guards. I have to pay them off, so let me off the campus.
When is on the bar?
For you,
There's your ale.
most of the ecologies
Oh.
have to let go, except for the ones who do train
I may have to pass that between
beasts for fighting.
you.
So if your Gudahawk was taken, it would have been taken in.
I'm
The
glad they didn't
directive
come.
has changed.
Wait, I haven't found my Gurdok because I thought it flew off for this season.
And
You can't find Womp
What if they
Womp?
took it?
The Garuda Hawk
No.
took a man and has disappeared.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, he
There's-
did. Twig was.
There was a
taken
guy
care of.
named
I'll let
Twig
you
who
go.
was taking care of it.
I don't know why I just noticed this.
No, they're
I don't know why it
different.
took you so long. It was as soon as you made the comment about my size that this happened.
Look, I'm always aware that you're taller than me, so it's just more or less standing with the thing in
Yeah.
the background for
Thanks.
measurements.
That's what I was telling you about earlier, right? Where
I'm
eventually people
focused
just get so
on
tall that
you,
just
and then
eventually
the
everyone is just
environment
tall.
came in and said, "Huh."
I'm gonna grow another foot.
don't have much else I'm doing, so I figured I'd join you.
I have no choice but to look.
It's more just a coping mechanism for the small people like me.
Too bad to talk to.
My what? Yeah, it's all covered.
By the way, you can deal with that one calling you mommy. You have a good night.
So did you hear that I fell off a tower yesterday?
Yeah, no. When was this?
When I was out
Part of
doing the bounty.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting those guys.
How did it proceed? Was it a battle? I imagine so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Something I want to ask Valerian. If they normally have powerful casters in their ranks. Both surprised and not, because there was at least 2 mages or people with magic, still good combatants as well. But yeah, we headed out.
Okay, well, I called Kami-sama, because I may know the answer to that question. Hi, would I know if it's normal for Jakai military forces to have powerful magic casters as part of their normal, regiments? Or would that be something more elite? God? Oh, that's God.
Oh, sorry, I was totally muted. It's common. Obviously they have mostly soldiers trained in martial skills, but mages, magic's common enough that it's not. I could have phrased it a lot better. Okay. It is expected that most regiments will have a mage or 2 to help supplement a squad or such.
At least a couple of mages.
Military, and then you
makes sense.
And then you add that up into platoons and everything, and they'll have a fair amount at the end of the day.
Understood. Thank you. I recall from my studies when I was younger, it is not uncommon for there to be skilled mages in the Jakai military. Not many, but not few. How many did you encounter?
100? That was no. I did not encounter 100.
I would hope not.
I mean,
we would have quite the crisis on our hands if we did.
I would fight until I was down, if that was the case. But I believe that we encountered 6. There might.
Casters?
No. 6 people total. I think.
How many casters?
I believe 2.
That you may have just been unlucky. In a regiment, in a company, there are a few casters to be expected, but a squad of 6 having 2 casters.
It's
either this group had more than normal, or you were quite unlucky. But it is not to be unexpected.
No.
Like a teacher?
50 apparently defected.
I had heard, yes.
Yeah, and then.
And you encountered 20, or there are 30 remaining, or something of the sort.
The other school's fucked up.
I originally thought that 30 had split from them, but.
Yes, but you come to this one and
Amaris thinks that was the other way. I'm not sure who's right.
No, it's a theory. I see.
But no, I mean, it was said.
Could you?
What I thought I heard is not what Amaris heard.
Maybe.
So I don't know which of us is correct.
For free.
Well, let us work with the assumption of whichever one is worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go find Layla. Make sure she's
I'm not.
What else?
I'm not entirely surprised of the majors.
You fell out of a tower. Did one of them
Yeah.
push you out? Are you okay?
Yeah, with
I
magic.
mean, I presume so.
Yeah. So
spells. I think that could be really cool.
went through
And
Nockmar,
I
did a little bit of
mildly
looking.
understood. Okay, I'll just go.
Found a merchant that was raided.
Mostly dry.
Oh, I forgot.
Found a town that was raided.
Let me.
Only 3 of them left, but it wasn't much to begin with. It sounded like.
There you go.
And then they were
When
pulled
was this? Today?
yesterday.
Oh no, yesterday. I see. When you were looking for them, I see.
Yeah,
I
but
see.
yeah, when we got them.
Before you encountered them. Oh,
Yeah.
understood.
And then, yeah, they were holed up in the tower. They, Kix and a couple others tried the talking route while, like Jade and I ran around back.
Just in case, yes.
And it sort of devolved into combat. I didn't exactly catch all of the stuff that was going on inside the tower because I was outside of it most of the time.
Did they ask for terms that we could not provide, and it evolved from there?
I don't remember all the details of like what they were saying. At one point they had Triel, and they were like, "Give
hostage."
Yeah. And then they were like talking about trading hostages because we had a couple of theirs or something like that. And that was the point I was climbing up the tower on the outside. I believe combat had broken out again before I had reached the top. So I didn't cause any problems with that. But, yeah, if I heard correctly, their captain was a merfolk and one of the magic users pushed me off with magic. So I'm surprised I got away with only bruised ribs and
quite
dislocated.
Unlucky. You must have took the fall well.
Yeah. That's next to a ledge. Fell next to a ledge too.
If we are fortuitous, that is the extent of their casters, the 2 I presume you took care of there. But knowing, I would expect at least 2 more, maybe 3. For a company of 50.
It's either 20 or 30 that remained.
1 in 10 to 1 in 20, depending on who and how well funded they are and specialty roles, is what I would imagine is the ratio between common soldiers and casters in this country. To presume between 2 and 5 more, should we encounter another group, perhaps a larger one. Is my assumption.
I don't think that we'd encounter many more mages. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking.
It would be best to plan, just in case.
I mean, if we encounter anyone, we run.
Indeed, if they allow us to. But you'll be swift.
You can fly.
We are reconnaissance.
I can run.
Yes. Who else are we taking?
I think it's just going to be us.
Oh.
Plan was for Otto and the Naisha, I believe was her name.
Naisha, the Kimorijin, the Batkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
She not available though.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that Otto is retired for the night. I don't know about Naisha, but I could believe it as well. It is late.
Well, if it is just us 2, that is perhaps a smaller force, less more maneuverable.
Yeah, and like
in a crisis, you could shed anything of weight, and I could carry you a short distance as well if we need to evade.
Like, worst case, 2 flyers, 2 runners. Like it's pretty slippery.
And you can run pretty swiftly.
Gonna want to avoid it if possible, because I could still feel yesterday,
How far is this town? Honestly, you guys could not get the name, but you have a distance. You are familiar with it. Yes.
In character, I would know, but out of character, I'm not certain. I believe it's an hour.
That far away. I see.
I believe it's an hour in character, like through the canyon. I think to get to the map.
Okay, I see. So about like 5 miles, 5, 6, 7 miles. Oh, if we make swift, we could get there in half the time.
Yeah.
Although if you are going through the canyon, it would be safe if I go with you. I usually fly over.
Yeah.
I could meet you on the other side, but at a risk splitting us both up.
I mean, I'd be surprised if we encounter anything before the cavern ends.
Do not tempt fate. Yes. I also have an energy potion, just in case, to make for a swifter or more energetic retreat.
Normally, I'm pretty good on energy. But, like, I can run for days.
Oh, good. I have.
Of course, sleep is needed.
I'm not familiar with longer shifts such as this, but he's good.
Yeah, I still need sleep, but when I'm awake, I'm usually good.
Serving my previous lord, I had to make many late nights, guarding his room or other duties, keeping occupied and keeping a lookout for threats. I'm not disfamiliar with long nights and long days, so we should both be fine.
Like I said, a couple hours probably, not too long. Less sleep, but still decent amount.
Were we able to get any information on who they served? Which lord they served, or which captain, or which officer they were ultimately under?
I believe we fought the captain of that group.
Yes, but
above them, I believe it
or,
was. I believe it was under the Jade Valley barony.
Oh, Jade Valley.
Is there anything you needed to do?
Which is
and they are Knockmore.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood then.
Amelia does not shop again.
I do not believe I have any other business.
Yeah.
I can try.
Yeah, I think we can probably head out.
Huh? Nothing.
Well, one, Elizabeth can do more already. I think I already knew that information, but I probably forgot at some point, but yeah, trying to figure it out. Obviously, I have a few more pointers, but... Yeah, I meant to bring Thomas into that meeting to have fun and kind of poke at him over his smut collection, but...
This does not disappear.
Apparently.
And then half the town was there.
Yeah, many people. Quite a crowd. Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
may I have some packed jerky or any other meat, salted meat to take with me?
Do you have a preference this time around?
Yeah, no, something. Oh, fish, yes.
Okay.
I also know that the town has a shortage of meat beyond fish, so I will not bring this supply.
Fish. Yeah, we've been doing well in the tavern, but yeah, we have enough. Has been suffering.
I was told that it was the entirety of the town.
I mean, we're not luxurious, but we're functioning.
Just getting some rations for both of us, in case we need to snack on the go.
You've mentioned this before. Do you? You're
Is that how you say that?
tired of rubbing up on the ceiling.
That is how you use that
Snack,
term, right?
yeah.
Oh,
Snack on the go.
Yours are fine.
yes. I believe I heard that from Amara once. The slang of this region is very odd.
The alcohol is supposed to be like that. Was it just me and
I don't know when that happened. But yeah, no, I see them. Yeah. It's impressive.
Did they have any dragonkin? Or any other individuals capable of flight that you were aware of?
I don't know.
No one that
when
could fly.
Happened.
Quite fortuitous.
I guess it was whenever I refilled.
I will not. Arigato. I will not to make assumptions, but should that luck prevail, it will make our jobs much easier.
Okay. Out we go.
Arigato. Oh, yes.
Safe travels.
For payment. Here's the coin for the food.
Alright.
Matane, oyasumi nasai.
We still gotta spar at some point.
If you wish, yes. I dueled that traveling duelist today. It was quite good. Fought very similar to Griffin Knights
Must have,
that I've encountered in the past.
Must have missed him, unfortunately.
Yes, he's been in town for a few days, but the Baron's visit has disrupted his plans to challenge the townsfolk.
Okay, well, if he's still around, I might see if I can find him tomorrow.
Yes. I won our bout, but he was very good. He used the claymore, two-handed weapon, very heavy, large sweeping motions. It was fun, having to weave between his legs.
Yeah. Do you know where he's from?
I believe he is native. He is Dracayan, but he travels.
Any... I'd be surprised if he had, like, actual military training, but, like...
No, he is a professional duelist. He is... I believe he is trained. He is not a knight, though. But he is well trained and very skilled. He won his armor. He is very expensive and nice armor. Very heavy. It has slowed him down. It was ultimately what made my victory.
Human or different race?
Able to... human. Though he could be some other race hidden underneath the... but he did not unmask.
Got it. Hold up, I'll be back in just a second. I almost forgot my swords.
Oh. Right here.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I was in the tree. Give up.
Yeah, I thought I heard you flap. I was wondering where you were going while I was running away, but yeah.
I was habit. I'm troubling. You never stay at the crossroads alone in the night. It's apt for an ambush.
That's fair. I'd be surprised if we got ambushed here under most circumstances, but yeah.
Said most people who have ever been ambushed.
Okay, but how much happens there specifically?
Oh, that is what they want you to think. Every ambusher ever wants you to think that. I'm not saying you, but you. Once we break through the canyon, the cave, I will take flight.
Okay.
Direct me. I will go forward and wait. And well, you are swift, so you may be able to keep up. So.
Yeah, I'll keep to jog.
It is less energy intensive for me to fly, is why.
That's fair.
Movement,
yeah,
more
I'll keep to jog. But because it's dark, I'm going to follow the path.
Understood. About, you said it was an hour on foot. About 10-20 minutes of flying. I see.
Hour, if I'm correct, out of character. Hour to the end of the cavern, to the end of the canyon. And then it was, I'm guessing, with the winding paths, 5 to 10 minutes. I think I'm overestimating on that.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll keep an eye on me.
Of course. We'll keep an eye out for anyone coming up upon you. I think that's the earliest I've left session in like...
Yeah, it's been a while.
5-6 months. Yeah. Wow. Well, whatever. I was getting tired anyways.
Hello, floating lantern. Me.
Whoa, floating lantern man. Yeah, I see a cat.
I was waiting for you to blow up that fucking fish. I was like, is it gonna start the fight? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it?
Well, if they were gonna eat Gobby or Lens, I would have pulled the trigger, but I wasn't gonna shoot unless it was like actually about to eat them.
I got more information about it, and it's funny. I wanted to come back so we like our town gets the title of killing it because only one other like place has been able to kill it efficiently. Everything else has been able to drive it off. So I don't know. It's a good and bad thing. We could say if it comes back, we have reason to fight it because it doesn't like us or it's too curious.
That'd be interesting.
Either, like I said, it either sees us as a rival or it's too curious. Probably because of all the flying fish around it and it's hungry. Out of nowhere, steel chair.
Out of nowhere, Adam Zurich with the steel chair. It was a distraction, you cheater!
2-on-1. Aren't you a monk? Go help.
This isn't my fight.
Use your...
That was a fun fight.
Use your corial stance.
Is that going to be
my what stance?
No. Use your curial stance.
Curial?
I don't remember. It's been so long since my monk. I don't know. Secrets of Stone.
Oh god, is that bug back? No, it's not. Okay.
Oh. Spooky.
You're coming in and out of visibility.
Where's the cat? Where's the cat with the cat?
The ghost. You gotta catch monks, Tuesday, Phantom.
Thomas, what's this thing on the thing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a biologist. I'm not an ecologist. What's going on?
Hey, James, quick question. How long is it from end of map to beginning of map for Nockmar? Like the canyon? In character time.
That's a good question. I mean, in character time, it's a few days for the whole canyon.
You mean the end map itself?
Okay, so in character time from the end of our map to the beginning of the Nockmar map.
Oh,
to get to that. I think it's a day. Is it a few hours?
To get to that, it's just a few hours.
Okay, it was a
Oh,
few
that's right,
hours.
it's just on the outside, so it's like a couple hours, something like that,
Okay,
because then you're on that
couple
map, and then
hours.
that's like, and I think that whole map's like technically 1 day situation.
Okay.
Is it? I don't remember because I know like I went into the woods, escorted some people back, and technically it was like what 2 hours or so. Because it's
What I
kind
mean
of
is-
in the cave.
what I mean is like
from the entrance to that map to here, yeah, it's only a couple hours, but like crossing that whole
Going all the way
map, and
through.
especially like,
Crossing
crossing the whole canyon. Crossing the whole canyon is like 2 or 3
days.
Like even out of character time, that
more.
like that's gonna be like the map's gonna take some time if you're just
to
walking.
the capital. Yeah, if you're trying to go to the capital, it is like 2-3 days.
Yeah, no.
all the way to.
Actually, the best way to think about it.
The capital is the opposite, other side of the Jade Valley, so it's going to be like.
You know what, Lily? Create a teleporter that takes me to the capital.
Okay, so what we're doing.
Wait, I gotta have that one.
Really can't.
What we're doing is
the
a.
capital is over like on the
Imagine
north
if she could just randomly.
side of the
Yeah, no problem.
We're doing
I
a
got
quick
you.
scouting mission to see
When's
if
your Khan
there's
Academy?
any more.
She messes with Ipsum though. She'll
of the
she'll walk past
deserters around.
in buildings. She'll
So
walk
I was
past
wondering.
them.
I was wondering how long it was between.
Shadow step all the way
You
back.
could go
to
through the
where she
night.
had
You would
come
spend
from
all night over
and
there,
walk
but then you
past
come
them
back in the
again,
morning.
just repeat
If you
that
were like
over and over to make
examining
them
that.
think
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
crazy.
I figured to be able to
It's
get back
like
by morning-ish, but I was
Lily has a
curious.
sense of
2 or
humor.
3 hours. Yeah,
One way,
between-
got it.
Well, yeah, from
The
to get
did
from
you see what she? Did you see what she
this
did
map
at the
to the start of that
Yeah.
map, it's like 3 hours
No.
through that tunnel.
It says staff
Thank you.
wanted.
You don't murder it.
It said staff wanted.
Oh, and you did.
So she put the staff in front of the sign.
I wanted to ask you, is that an actual scene tomorrow that we're doing, or are we just coming in after the night and coming in the morning or something?
Just coming in the morning.
you
We'll
don't-
we'll
okay.
I'll like message one of the GMs about it.
I
We'll
will
figure
too.
what's
I
going
need to
on.
tell- Yeah, I will too. I'll message Skara because I was like he's tired, but she does have an energy potion that she was given, and the food that she ate that was apparently magic, which is cool. Apparently that food is magic and energizes you.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to be out all night. Apparently,
That's
it's
fine.
2 or 3 hours one way between maps.
Yeah. So Hazuki's gonna come back. I might not play Hazuki tomorrow. Holy fuck! Well, next time we'll see, because she has gotten about an hour's sleep total in the past 30 hours.
Yeah. Knowing. Because. Like, we were going to do it anyway, but because it's going to be longer than I thought out of character, like, Amelia would make sure to be like, take it easy. She would try to take it easy. Unless something happens, but.
Of course, of course. Okay, cool. Who are you gonna DM? You think? Which DM? I'm gonna probably message Skara. So I've been messaging lately. That's Skara or Kappa. Just so we can coordinate. If it's probably, I don't know if we should do the same DMs or separate DMs.
Let's both talk with Skara.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Probably better to talk to the same one than different
Yeah,
ones.
too. I'll do it in the next like 2 days. This
Yeah.
one I message. It doesn't matter when we each message them, as long as we both tell or like communicate that we're both doing it together.
Yeah,
in the context. Yeah.
I more or less mentioned it to them as I was asking.
Oh, they here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go over to the group.
Years of VR chat roleplay. I roleplayed as a super at
Whoa.
one time.
Final
Okay.
Fantasy 14.
A Toyota Supra? Oh my god, whoa,
Your
crazy.
what?
A Supra.
Whoa, crazy.
Was it
I
fun?
was the Supra that ran over Unit 1.
Yeah, I did the old.
Were you?
desktop
Yeah.
vehicle.
Almost got to end. But yeah, as per usual, thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and I will see you. Yeah, next Monday.